Some of football's banned items make perfect sense. Others have started genuine controversies at the highest level. Here is everything that is not allowed on a football pitch, and why. Let's start with the obvious one. Jewelry. Necklaces, rings, bracelets, earrings, all forbidden. Tape over them does not count as removing them. The reason is simple. A necklace can catch on another player's arm during a tackle. An earring can tear out during a header. This is not about appearance. It is about preventing a piece of metal from cutting someone open in a 50-50 challenge. Next, anything on your wrist. Watches, fitness trackers, smartwatches, all completely banned, no exceptions. Same safety logic as jewelry. A hard surface on the wrist during a collision is a risk. But there is a second reason that gets less attention. A smartwatch can feed a player real-time data during the match. Heart rate, distance covered, positioning. Letting players access that mid-game would create an unfair advantage between teams who can and cannot afford the tech. If this is the kind of thing that surprises you, that is exactly why this channel exists. Subscribe, because there is a lot more in the rulebook nobody talks about. Now here is one most fans have never even thought about. Illegal footwear. American football cleats, baseball spikes, anything with sharp metal studs or pointed toe cleats, banned outright. The reason is brutal but obvious. A boot designed to grip dirt in another sport can open a serious wound on an opponent's leg in a sliding tackle. Football boots are built so the studs spread impact rather than concentrate it into a point. Then there is the rule that has caused more arguments than any equipment rule in football history. Political, religious, and personal messages. Equipment cannot show any political, religious, or personal slogans, statements, or images, and that includes anything visible on undergarments, not just the shirt itself. The reasoning FIFA gives is neutrality. Football is supposed to be the one place where politics, religion, and personal causes are left at the door, so the game itself never becomes the story. This is where it gets genuinely controversial. FIFA has blocked the One Love and Unite for Inclusion armbands from being worn at the 2026 World Cup, despite several high-profile captains wanting to wear them. At the previous World Cup, FIFA warned that any captain who wore the Rainbow One Love armband would be shown a yellow card immediately, before the match had even started. A yellow card, for an armband, before kickoff. That is how seriously this rule is enforced, and it is the single most debated item on this entire list. One more communication-related rule that surprises people. Players are not allowed to use any form of electronic communication with each other or with the coaching staff during the match. No earpieces. No in-game messages. Whatever happens on the pitch has to be worked out by the players, in real time, with no outside input once the whistle goes. And finally, the rule that shows the system is not always rigid. Arm casts, hand casts, and knee braces can actually be allowed, as long as they are fully padded, fully covered, and the referee judges them safe. So a player recovering from injury is not automatically benched by the equipment rules. It comes down to whether the referee believes it is safe for everyone else on the pitch. Every single one of these rules comes back to one of two things: safety or neutrality. The safety rules barely anyone argues with. The neutrality rules are the ones that turn into global news stories. There is a lot more in football's rulebook that never makes it into commentary. Subscribe so you catch it before it becomes a headline.